Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your boy, The Real Tundra, aka King Tundra. Now, I just want to say really quickly that I did have a lot of evidence and photos and stuff, but for some odd reason during my editing, it seemed like all of those ended up getting corrupted. Some didn't get corrupted, but when I was trying to include some of the stuff that wasn't corrupted into the video, it would just crash. So I'm sorry that this video didn't turn out like the Dark Truth Behind the Blood Plague video. I don't know. But I just want to let you guys know that's why you're not seeing a lot of editing going on in this video.
I don't know. At first it just seemed like the place to go, you know? End of the world and all that. Then we started hearing about how bad it was getting. Other people tried to go it alone and it ended up... well, we just sort of stayed here after that.
This is Lily Ritter, reaching out to all the new additions to our Trumbull family. Before I started the network, I lived in Trumbull. So, as long as I'm around, that valley will always have someone there to watch out for you. And that someone is my good friend, Raimundo Santos.
So, you clicked on this video because you want to know about the network and the truth behind them. Well, it's quite simple really, and a much easy start to this video being that you, yes you, the player, cannot trust them, as you are simply being used to the point where it doesn't matter if you live or die. Your goal is to help the network, and their goal, let me explain. But before I do, since you guys killed the like button on my last video, this time let's see if we can reach the like goal of 60 likes. As you know, it will help me out in the YouTube algorithm and help my videos get out there more. Also, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date on when I post. Now, let's continue, shall we? So, there are many ways to describe the network. For starters, they are not like their counterparts, Red Talon. You see, the network are a group of survivors who operate over the airwaves. The network, founded by Lily Ritter, is the primary person who is all over the airwaves. In fact, when we meet Lily, she is held up at a church with other survivors. However, during the Fairfield testing, yes, that's what I call it, Fairfield testing or Fairfield experiments, there was a network location in the middle of Fairfields, and the person leading that charge is Twain. Let's talk about Twain's hatred for Red Talon. Twain's hate for Red Talon is actually understandable. During the Fairfields testing, Twain was in the middle of it all. He watched Chavez and the rest of Red Talon take survivors, and even those in the network campsite that was located in the middle of Fairfields. Twain got a first-hand look at how Red Talon moves and operate. He watched them take survivors and members of the network. He was also there when all hell broke loose, but Twain was able to escape. This is why when he is on the airways, he is always taking shots at Red Talon, because he was right there to see it all go down. But not only Red Talon, Twain was also taking shots at the government, because he's aware that this was all things conducted by the government and more. I mean, he kind of does have a reason for it, but still, Twain doesn't actually do anything for you. He doesn't even help you. But let's talk about this. But can you trust the network? Well, no. You see, it was brought to my attention that the network has one thing in mind: eliminating blood plague. However, they would not do it themselves. You see, when we first meet them at the church, no one was willing to go out there and deal with the zombies and freaks until Ed, Marcus, and Maya came along, doing all the dirty work. But what happened to them? Ed, Marcus, and Maya died. We know from Lily that they are no longer with us, and she wishes that they can see the progress they've made. Even Undead Labs themselves said during the live stream, if they are alive in your world, well, they are alive. And if they are not, well, they're not. When you think about it, if they was alive, then why would the devs just say that? But this is where you come in. You see, you might not have noticed, but if you did, you would know that playing on any map that's not Trumbull Valley, you tend to get calls asking you to come to Trumbull Valley. Lilly Ritter will welcome you to coming to beautiful Trumbull Valley, even though we know it's far from it. Not only that, they would send out traders, specifically network traders, even ones known as Trumbull traders, all in order to convince you to come over to get rid of the plague hearts. Don't believe me? Well, during the mission of finding Ray Santos, you can discover a note that explains why a group of survivors are leaving. Well, we know because a promise wasn't kept, and that promise was come to Trumbull Valley, help with the plague hearts, and get something in return. But it seems this group did help, but nothing on Ray's side was ever kept. You see, the network knows about you and your group, which is why they want you. They need a replacement for Ed, Marcus, and Maya, and you're it. They know you've been destroying plague hearts and keeping the town safe, and that's why they want you. Trust, they are aware of you, which is why they send Trumbull traders your way. But ever notice how you can't call them? Well, here's the dark truth. Unlike Red Talon, you can call them for trades or even recruit them, but no matter what you do, you cannot call the network. Even if you put a trader as your leader, you still can't call them. You can't pick them for like their trade amenities, and you still can't get them. And I'm literally meaning, if you pick a trader amenities to start off with your community, you still can't get them. Why? Well, it's because they're not there to help you. They don't care if you live or die. They just want the plague hearts gone. And notice when they don't really talk to you anymore. You don't even really get any form of a network trader, and it's all because they're not there to help you. You're there to help them with whatever they want. Say what you want about Red Talon, but Red Talon is like Negan, and the network is like Rick Grimes and his crew. Negan gives you food, shelter, and protection. And the same can't be said about Rick. As you now understand the network, do you really think you can trust them? Hell, do you even look at the network the same? If not, do it all over and look at the signs and then say if what I'm saying is wrong. But if I am, then let me know down in the comment section and let's have a discussion about it. Another thing is, I ended up seeing that there was a YouTuber who in fact actually talked about this years ago. And I recently discovered him while I was literally making my script and literally seeing it for myself. I was like, okay, so there is somebody else who discovered them and has actually talked about them before. So I'm happy to see that I'm not the only one who thinks that there is something shady about the network. I mean, like I said earlier, when you really think about it, why is it that you can recruit Red Talon, call Red Talon, but you can never do that with the network? That's kind of odd. And when you're done with all the plague hearts, well, they just simply don't talk to you anymore. But again, let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below. Until then, we can have a discussion about it. Until my next video, which I'm hopefully will be dropping in about 2 to 3 weeks. I'm sorry. I know my schedule is all over the place. I'm trying to get back on track ever since they messed my schedule up. But I'm still here. Make sure you guys do like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys do subscribe so you guys can see what I post over on the community side to get your guys' votes, feedbacks, and just let me know what you guys think in general. It's been your boy, The Real Tundra, aka King Tundra, and I'm out.